Hey guys, what's up? I figured I'd put together another video for you since I haven't been around for a while. Bought a boat, but that hasn't really stuck my kayaking much. Haven't really made any changes to the kayak in a while, so haven't really had a reason to make any videos. In the future, I'm planning on putting together another video, a series of videos that will be a lot more detailed in all of the little aspects, you know, where I drilled the holes. It'll be about Perception Pros because that's what I know. Where I drilled the holes, how I got wires, where I got them, just real detailed, every little, kind of each little section. And I'll probably do a series of videos to help you guys out. Today is just kind of a quick video. I just want to show you guys a little trick if you want to do it. I'm kind of a guy that I like to utilize everything and I like it to be functional. And since day one of getting this kayak, it had the little spot in the middle underneath the seat that looked like you should have a hatch. So I kind of figured out a way to utilize that a little bit. And I'm just going to share with you guys what I did. It's cheap. It's pretty effective. But so just to point you guys in a direction, you may find a different way of doing it, but that's fine. This is just how I did it. So let me show you what I did. If you guys have one, you know about that indentation that they have from the factory, which is just flat. And you know, obviously it looks like at some point they intended on maybe putting a hatch there, or provided that so we could put a hatch there. But I found a hatch that I believe is made by Wilderness Kayak Systems. It says Bexon on the back, so basically that's what I used. It's not your typical hatch size. Most of those seem to be like 8 inches, and this was pretty much the only one I found that was you know, close to the size that we needed, which was about 6 inches. So, you know, obviously cut a hole, and I've had the hatch on there for a while, and all it goes to is just the inside of the kayak, so not really does much good unless you're gonna cut that before you know, install a motor or whatever, give you some more access. But so let me just show you what I did to utilize that space. First off, obviously I cut a hole, and my hatch fits in there. And then I removed this hatch temporarily. And if you remove this hatch, let me just advise you that there's well nuts, but they're on the back side. So when you go to take this off, those will pop off, and so you just gotta make sure you catch them. So I removed that for now. And yes, that's my, in case it ever gets stolen. Hopefully nobody looks in there and erases it, but it's also etched in there. But anyway, so I bought this. This is the outer part of the hatch. And this is a 99-cent container that you get from Walmart. It's 14 inches by 8 inches. And basically, that fits, or the intention is to slide this through, which obviously it's not going to fit, so that'll be tricky, but it will fit. Trust me, it will fit. And then we're going to slide that down and then screw it in. I'll show you what to do there. You can do this without removing that hatch, but it makes it 10 times easier to do it with the hatch gone. I'm just going to kind of fold this thing up, slide it in, just like that. Then we're going to take our lid, same thing. Tricky part is getting the lid onto the box using one hand, but it's not impossible. So once you get that somewhat secured, just gonna push it to the front of the boat. So once I've got the box pushed up, and it's got some tension on it. I mean, if you use that same box in the same kayak, it's got some tension on it, but it's not really gonna slide around too well. And it's snapped down. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run 2 stainless steel screws through here, and I'm gonna push it down. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, so the lid is then secured to the box pretty good. I'll do that real quick and show you guys the next step. Alright guys, so I got my 4 screws in the corner. I kind of ran them in at an angle to make sure it caught the bottom part of the box. So I got a screw in each corner. So now this thing is, you know, basically one piece. And if you wanted to take the time to make it watertight and put some silicone and stuff on there, I'm sure you could. It'll just take you some time. This box really fits perfect because it fits right between. You can see the like how the hole is shaped. It's like a V, and that box slides right down between it, and it's tight. I mean, it's tight. So basically, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my hatch back in. That hatch sticks down below, so it's going to actually sit down inside the box, and then also the screws even go below the hatch. So and they will screw right into the actual lid. So it should be pretty secure. It's not the most expensive stuff. It's probably, you know, may not last very long. I don't know. But the only reason I'm really doing this is because I've got stuff that I keep, like I want to keep important stuff in here that I can readily have access to. Like this is a, you know, a poncho in case it gets stuck in the rain. I'm not going to need that every day. I'm not going to need that hardly ever. So stupid stuff like that I want to keep in this hatch. Stuff that, you know, emergency or whatever. Stuff that I'm going to use very rarely. Keep in this hatch, and stuff that I'm going to use a lot. Like I'd like to just keep my plastics in here. Right now I keep them in a bag, and the bag ends up being everywhere on the boat. So I'd rather keep my plastics there and keep the stuff that's in there now in there. And still have it and not think about it, but when the time comes and I need it, it's there. So, all right, let me put this hatch on, and then, all right guys, so that's kind of our finished product there. Everything is screwed in, so those screws actually go down through the lid, and I put a little piece of rubber hose on the backside so I don't scratch myself with the screw if I stick my hand in there. What I may end up doing is get some stainless steel screws and either put nuts on the other side, or maybe do like they did in the back and put a well nut on the back side just to keep from scratching my hands. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to be using this thing that often, so it's not that big of a deal. You see how secure it is. I mean, it's not trying to go anywhere at all. So there you go. That's to help my Perception Pro brotherhood out. Give you some ideas. Hope you like it. And guys,